On Tuesday morning, Fox News host Harris Faulkner announced their latest hire at the network. And that latest hire, to almost no one's surprise, was former White House Press Secretary Kaylee McEnany. That's right, folks. Kaylee McEnany's transition, her story arc, if you will, is now complete. From virtual nobody, or at least nobody anybody cared about, to White House Press Secretary to Fox News personality. The revolving door between conservative government and Fox News is alive and well, and Kaylee McEnany, as Harris Faulkner said, is somebody we're going to be seeing much more of. So, yay, Kaylee, wonderful. Now, we could go into detail about the fact that this person has absolutely no qualifications whatsoever to go on television and talk about the news of the day. I mean, she wasn't even willing to go out and talk about the news of the day when it was her job. So I don't think we're going to see too much of a honest pundit from her. But hey, at least she got a job. She is actually, by the way, following in the footsteps of virtually every other press secretary that Donald Trump had. Sean Spicer is over at, I think he's at OWN or Newsmax. I forget which one because they don't matter. And then, of course, Sarah Huckabee Sanders is also a Fox News contributor. But it doesn't end there, by the way. And that's actually the bigger story here. We too frequently see members of an administration, whether it's a press secretary, a speechwriter, or maybe even just some of your good old goons from the Defense Department, becoming contributors at these major networks, at Fox and MSNBC, at CNN. And the question is, why? I don't care, and neither should you, about the opinions of these individuals. Oh, you held a title? You were involved in the government for a couple of years, even though for the Trump people it was the most dysfunctional government we've seen in our lifetimes? Cool. That is not a qualification to go on television and talk about the news. That is not a qualification that makes me trust your analysis of things. Oh, you worked in the Defense Department and now you're a talking head on MSNBC? Super cool. I don't trust you either because you're from the inside. Because whatever you say is going to benefit all your buddies and all your friends that are still on the inside. Yes, you have a viewpoint and yes, you have expertise, but let's be honest, it's skewed in one direction. And these are the people that these networks, again, all three of them, CNN, MSNBC, and Fox News, they trot these people out whenever there's any kind of conflict. And all these people do is sell war. And all the others do is sell partisan spin. If you tune into a network news, which I really wish people would not do anymore, and you see somebody who's a former White House blah, 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 former Pentagon blah, 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 you can bet that yes, you're getting somebody who knows how things work. You're also hearing one of the most slanted commentaries you can imagine that is going to benefit whichever department they're talking about, whichever party they're talking about, or whichever party they're trying to trash. And speaking of trash, it's exactly what most of their commentary is worth. It's worth nothing. Just because somebody spent some time working in the administration, trust me, it doesn't mean we need to listen to what they have to say. Most of these people have done horrible things during their time serving with an administration. They don't deserve the big paychecks of going on network news. They don't deserve our admiration. And most importantly, none of them deserve our attention.